Hey there, let me tell you about something that happened at one of my coffee shops the other day. You know those moments when someone's attitude just makes you want to sit back and watch the show? Well, this was definitely one of those times. Picture this. It's a busy morning at this trendy little cafe downtown. The smell of fresh coffee is in the air, pastries are lined up perfectly in the display case, and there's this comfortable buzz of conversation all around. That's when I walk in, dressed pretty casually, just a simple t-shirt and jeans, nothing flashy. Now, enter our main character, this young woman who's strutting around like she's walking the runway at Paris Fashion Week. I'm watching as she marches up to the counter, completely cutting in front of other customers, and literally snatches a pastry from the display case like she's doing everyone a favor by being there. But wait, it gets better. I'm standing there, trying to decide where to sit, when she spots me looking at a table. "Hey, you're in my seat," she snaps, giving me this look that could curdle milk. Mind you, the place is half empty with plenty of other tables available. I just smile, step aside, and walk up to the counter to order my usual fancy latte. Here's where it gets interesting. I pull out this thick stack of cash from my wallet. You know, just casually counting out bills like I'm buying groceries. Her eyes nearly pop out of her head, but she tries to play it cool. "Whatever, rich guy," she mutters, loud enough for everyone to hear, before storming off to her precious table. Now, I could have let it go, but sometimes a little lesson in humility goes a long way. I lean over to my barista, who's trying really hard not to laugh at this point, and whisper, "Add a little something extra to her bill." Then I leave a tip that's probably more than most people's weekly coffee budget. You should have seen her face when she came back to pay. First confusion, then shock at the bill, then complete disbelief at the massive tip sitting there in the jar. She starts marching over, probably ready to give me another piece of her mind, when I just smile and say, "I own the place. Didn't know I had to remind you." The look on her face? Priceless. Let's just say she's been a lot more polite to everyone since then. Sometimes the best way to handle attitude is with a little kindness, and maybe just a touch of style. Hey, if you enjoyed this little coffee shop drama, make sure to like, share, and follow Rags to Riches for more stories that'll make your day. Trust me, we've got plenty more where that came from.